So I'll pick a couple of big guys, really. I was doing a demonstration in Scotland once, many years ago, and I was doing my Aikido and trying them, and of course you go like this. And someone in the audience said, "Of course he can do it, look at the size of his hands." You know? It took about 20 years to lose strength, because you don't know what your own strength is. You know, even the smallest person on the mat here today, you can't feel your strength. You can feel your determination. You can increase that or not. But
Yep.
if I try to go into these two guys here, what I'd like to do is just come in a little. Look at my arm. Think of a bokken upside down. I can't go into them. If Sensei used to tip the top of the bokken, and he'd wind it down. So he said, when doing taijutsu, think of weapons. And when doing weapons, think of taijutsu. So if we worry too much about, this is even better, because now Nick's decided to lock my elbow. But that's good, because it means the tip of the bokken's here, isn't it? So I mean, it's taken all these years to learn that, so you're not going to get in a hurry. But we were on the wrong end. That's what I'm saying, you know. So Sensei would say, he would do this and he'd push and he would exaggerate it with facial expressions and that, and then he'd just get one finger and do like this with the bokken and throw the person down. So I know I tell you every time, but the last place I go is into them. But in a normal Morote Dori Koko, that's what you see. You see that happening. You see him going in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Jenny. But you won't see it, because I can't go there, can I? But this shoulder softens and it relaxes towards Jenny. I don't turn this, because if I turn it, then I'm going to have to go back to get in. So I can't show this side. So what I do is I soften that shoulder towards Jenny. They can feel it draining away from them, their grip, their hold. So I'm still going to Jenny, but at a certain point when my elbow's low enough, I can go in. So now they've got this weight down here, so there's no point in going into it. They haven't got this foot, so I can get that foot and I can go here, and I can push off that foot, and I can go, can you wait till I get a nice place, please? So I'm doing everything except what it looks like. And I'll make a video at some stage saying, if we could blend Iwama Aikido with Aikikai, to me, we'd have the most perfect art, because there's fluidity in the Aikikai style, what is beautiful. But to me, that little slither that someone got, if we can put that back in the cake, then we should have everything. We should have confidence to be able to overcome strength, and we should have fluidity. Saito Sensei told me off because I done an interview with Sam Pranning and said, trouble is, Iwama Aikido doesn't have any fluidity. And he said, what's wrong with the fluidity of that? It's just because you can't see it on the outside, doesn't mean to say it's not happening on the inside. So I'm contradicting now, aren't I, about going to Jenny, moving this, and I'm just going. So the more strength you need, the worse the technique, because you're using parts of your body, your upper body or something. Right? So enough said. I'd like you to go into threes and do this. Don't pick these two, they're weak.